Hello? Hello, hello? How's everyone? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? I'm doing pretty well myself. I did some stream activity stuff. I Hey miss, how are you? How are you? Jake in cozy mode. I am. I'm in cozy mode. It's kind of cold. Kind of cold still. So I'm in cozy mode. Um oh hey Jedi. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I did stream stuff. I've actually such a professional. I like worked on emote stuff or not emote stuff. Sorry, on sub badge stuff. Um, Hi, happy Saturday, Jedi. How's your Saturday? How's your Saturday? Why's my Twitch, my OBS chat delayed? Um, put that back up there. Okay. You look so cozy. I am cozy. Hi, witchy dude. Hi, witchy dude. How are you? How are you? I very am. I'm very cozy, nice and warm. Um, what else was I gonna say? I just woke up, so I haven't had much time to go wrong. Good, good. Well, I hope that that continues. I hope that that continues. Yeah, a, I made two sub badges. There's the simplest thing you can possibly imagine. Basically, is they're just like solid color and they're of different leaves. I think I'm just gonna do like different leaf types, just like so. I've done two different kinds of leaves so far. There's gonna be slightly different shades of green. Maybe we'll do some variegated ones, and I'll just keep coming up with new ones as I need them, sort of thing. And as I have time, so I'll do like a monstera leaf, and like this behind me is an epipremnum leaf. I did one of those, and I have an adansonii leaf as well, which is another plant I have. So we'll be doing those. And I'll do some variegated ones. It'll look really cool. Um, what's really funny is that it's so funny. I love it. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, what did I miss? Um, Meal prepping right now. Nice, nice. Being productive, being productive. Um, yeah, I'm excited. It's kind of fun. Um, I've been like putting it off. I'm like my stream is running, so we're all good. I also did. I did simple alert, like an alert for followers, and I just turned on the alert for new subs. That's all I did. And I'm also kind of confused because I did it through Twitch instead of an extension, or like instead of like I don't know like stream elements or anything. I didn't do any research. I just did the Twitch ones. And I made the sound. I like found a sound, like a free sound that's not as obnoxious and that is any of the options that they had in Twitch. And it's just like a little ding for a follow. And I don't know if it'll turn on during my stream because I don't like how does it like where does it send this sound to for stream so I'm not the only one who hears it because I have split audio and I don't have my desktop audio on, so I don't think you'd hear it. So I opened my Twitch up in Edge, and I'm hoping it. There's a browser source. Does it like play through? Oh, so I have to like copy a browser source into my OBS, and that I didn't do. Is that what I need to do? Okay, because I kind of just like opened my Twitch up in Edge, and I'm like maybe they can hear the sounds, and maybe they can't. But it appears a heart on the screen at least. Okay, so I'll have to look that. I'll have to finish. I'll have to do that. Copy the browser source. Copy the link. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because I was like, how are they going to hear it? But I'm like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Okay, browser source URL. It's literally right there. Okay. Um, yeah. Wait, I might be able to do this like literally like right now. I found it. I found it. Thank you, Jedi. I appreciate you. Black screen. You'll see a black screen for a second. but I should still be here. Yeah, I am. Browser. Twitch alerts. I'm totally so professional. I'm totally not doing it on screen. On stream, I mean. Let's paste that in there. Where did it go? Full screen. There we go. Where did it go? So I want to turn that off. Where is it? Oh my gosh, Jedi, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. I cannot see it. Actually, wait. Wait. Audio, wait, application audio capture. Isn't that what I just did? Twitch. And then, oh wait, never mind. Wait, cancel. Delete that. Well, I think I'll have to figure this out off stream. But anyway. No, you want to do browser source, not audio cap. Yeah. Browser. I did do browser at first, and then but it's not showing up. Wait, yes it is. Can I copy this whole thing and put it here? Oh, I get it now. Paste this in here. Okay, I think this is probably going to work now. I think this is going to work. I think that should work. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with me. But I think that makes sense to me. But we'll see. We'll see if that works. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? That's about all I did off stream. I need to do. Oh my gosh, Jedi, doing tests. That's so kind. And I don't wait. Is it gonna show up? I thought I did sub alerts. It totally worked so well. What the heck? Properties? Can I? Do you have to do it? That's just for the, okay. I think that the one I just copied was the follow one. Do you have to copy it for each one? And here's a hype train. Oh my gosh. Or can you make sure control audio VO is checked in the box? Oh. Okay, this isn't the time to do this at all. Visuals and sounds. Oh, control audio via OBS. There you go. It's literally right there. Thank you. And I don't know how to replay the alerts because I'm a professional. Can I replay this from this? I appreciate you though, Jedi. Oh, and you can see, wait, you can see my Adansonia leaf that I made. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw it. I found it. I found it. I've been meaning to do that. I had to wait till payday. Oh, that's very kind. That's so sweet. I appreciate that, Jedi. I appreciate it a lot. And you helping me is very sweet as well. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It was just like sort of like on a whim. I didn't really. And I think do you have to do it for each? Is the URL the same for like all of the alerts all together, right? Or do I have to like add a different one? I shouldn't have to add one for each alert that I make, right? Always happy to help. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that we should get on to what I planned on doing today, though, and I can make sure I figure the rest of this out off stream. But that definitely helps. It should be for everything as long as you did it with the same alert. I did. Like, yeah, I think so. We'll see. We'll see. Um, yes. So it should be in general. I found, yeah. I'll have to do some other. I'll have to figure out the rest of it. um, the rest, like I just copied the browser source URL and into the box, and but it's fine. Also, absolutely feel free to reach out to me on Discord if you need want help. That would be amazing, Jedi. I definitely will. I definitely will if I need any help. I appreciate that for sure. But yeah, but without further ado, how do we like my little leaf? Can you see it? Should I make it lighter? I think it's cute. I like it. It's subtle. It's subtle. Thank you so much again for the sub. That's awesome. It's awesome. It means a lot. I chose, yeah, Ad Ansoni leaf for the first one. It's cute. Good work. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Yeah. Want to get? Do you guys want to get building? Give a little bit of an overview of what I've done. For anyone who hasn't seen, what did I do last time? I've gotten the floor plan all finished. If anyone is interested in the unfurnished build, it is up on my gallery or for at the moment. Yes, because I'm going to body double and build too. Ooh, nice, nice. What are you building? What are you building? Curious to know. Yeah, if anyone's interested in this build for whatever, unfurnished, you can download it. I will be once I finish this, I'll be removing the unfurnished one. Work on my shell challenge. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Is this the same one you were working on before? Tours are next weekend. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Exciting. It's always exciting. Oh, this is what I did last time. Ooh, I made like a little bathhouse down here in the basement. Or I guess it is technically the basement. Why are you being weird? I also made a mirror and it's flickering. Don't flicker. I put them off because of the update breaking everything. Yeah, the update was bad. I haven't updated yet. I started preparing. I backed up my saves, my saves and my mods, but I haven't done anything else beyond that. And I copied my mods folder to make a new mod, to update all my mods, so they're ready for the update. But I didn't really have time to finish it. I've been offline since it happened. Me too. Me too. Me too. If I've been in offline mode for like 2 weeks, I feel like it's been. But what's really funny is I think other people knew this, other than me. Like, I didn't realize until recently that like I always go into the EA app. Yeah, same LMAO. It's always like such an ordeal. It's like I don't want to lose all my mods. I didn't realize, maybe other people knew this and just I didn't, and I think what that is the case, that like if you go into the EA app and you go into the corner, you can click offline mode. That's always what I used to do. And when you open your game that way, you can't have access to the gallery. Your mods folder is 25 gigs. That's a lot. Mine is 15, I think. I think mine's 15. I feel like it's mostly like clothes and hair, but I do have a lot of mods for Twisted Mexi and Somatically and stuff. But I didn't realize if you open, and maybe other people will be the same. It seems like other people know this. If you open the EA app and let it load, and then you you either turn off your Wi-Fi and go into airplane mode to wait until the EA app automatically goes into offline mode, and then open the Sims, and then turn it back on once your game is loaded. You can access the gallery, and I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So that's a little bit of a trick that apparently you can do, and maybe not everyone knows. Yeah, so if you make sure that you load the EA app first, go into airplane mode, wait for it to go into offline mode on its own. Oh yeah, you use Steam, so it's a bit different. I'm not sure how it works with Steam if you can open the gallery. For me, with EA app, like if I was to go into offline mode in the EA app, manually, and I load the game up, I would get the go on. It would give me the pop up that says go online, and if you click it, it'll just give an infinite loading pop up, and it'll never actually load. What is this? Did somebody make their own chair? I love that. Love that for them. But anyway, what are we doing today? What am I doing? I made this last time. I made it's like a bathhouse. Yeah, that's huge. Hides his mod folder size. Puma has a bit of a large. It's maybe a little bit big, perhaps. I don't want to out his mod folder size. I think I have access to the gallery when Steam is offline, because Steam controls the update, but my EA is online still, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm sure it handles things a little bit differently. Yeah, size doesn't matter or whatever they say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like it's mostly like I have CC like clothing and stuff for my own personal gameplay. And then I have a bunch of um I have mostly like random miscellaneous stuff that just makes the game better. And then I have like obviously a bunch of stuff by Twisted Mexi. And yeah, I have a lot of CC hair. I feel like it's mostly my CC hair and clothing. Okay, what are we gonna do? I haven't really thought about like where I want to start with this today, but I guess we just start working on rooms. Um, no, don't out me. I happily outed as gay, but mod folder size? No, exactly. There you go. There you go. Love that. Love that. I have a little bit of build CC too. 6M CC is so good, and I cannot resist. Yeah, I love the build CC. I haven't used it myself really. The only thing I have is like well, there's some stuff in there, I guess, that comes with other things. Let's just say, that I didn't really download on purpose. But there's the only thing I've downloaded on purpose really in terms of build CC, at least recently, is a sectional couch. But I don't. It's only for gameplay because I wouldn't use it in a build. Just because there's the sectional couch that I want doesn't really exist, not even as CC. So I looked it up one time. Basically what I want is this sofa and a couple things. I want the texture to be actually good because this is too flat and plasticky, but I want this exact shape as a sectional. Would be like the dream for me. I would love that. And have it be base game. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh yeah. Oh, see, it is needed for animations. Exactly, Jedi. Exactly. Allegedly. I heard from a friend. I know exactly what you're talking about. So funny. I also kind of hate that stuff because like it comes up with all kinds of random crap that clutters my build by inventory. I'm like, what even is this? like it, but don't use most of it. My favorite, most used build by CC is clutter items. We don't have like a printer for an office. Yeah, clutter items and stuff. That seems like I would like that. I wish they had more sectionals in game. Yeah. I was really hoping when we got, I believe the sectional feature, especially now that we have sectionals from different packs, I don't think that it's limited to Dream Home Decorator. Or like, I think it's a base game thing. They just don't have a base game couch. I have the folder separated, so I drop the animations in one and the CC in another. What do I do for that stuff? Because I keep that stuff separate because, yeah, I have like, I usually sort them by creator, I think, which maybe is not super great. I don't know, there's a lot of duplication. Like a lot of the animators like use the same objects and they all put them in the same, they all put them in with their animations to download or whatever. So I think I usually sort them by creator somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere here. Yeah. But anyway, that's usually what I do. I'm very, very particular about my mods folder. It's like I've even to the point that like my important stuff, I could show you even. I kind of want to show my mods folder. I'm very organized. I'm very organized with it. I'll take a picture of it. Let's do that. And we'll open it. Pictures, screenshots. This is my mods folder. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. Like I've even changed the folder icons for the most important ones. Hey Zordly, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. I really like this. I know this is extra, but like I look at this folder so much that it really helps. It's like how it's nice to have an icon, a different icon for every important folder. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Make sure I don't show anything inappropriate. I mean, what? I would never. But yeah, like I think it's really fun. It makes it so much easier to see. To change each, and they're all organized by like priority and they're numbered specifically in like a way that makes sense for my brain. And that's what I do. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I like doing that. And it makes it easier for me to like download updates because I kind of just go through the list and see if there's updates for each one. Also, W playlist. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. It's I vet the list. I vet the queue. Like I have the queue up to make sure it's gonna play actually good stuff. This is my like basically everything playlist. I have it linked. If you go to my about section on Twitch, I have my Spotify listed for anyone who's interested in seeing in the songs that I have. I have them there. This playlist has everything, and sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. So I usually vet the list to make sure it's gonna play what I want it to. But we all know what I listen to 24/7. Yes. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe just like working. I don't know. It's like, which do I work on first? I was thinking about maybe redoing the landscaping. You might like it. Some of it, some songs aren't screamy. Yeah. I definitely like some of it. Um, I like a lot of different music, so I'm sure that there's. I don't really have a particular kind of music that I listen to the most. I guess I listen to so much stuff. Oh, thanks for redeeming thirds, Lordly. Congrats on third. Um, I made a sleep token starter kit playlists for one of my friends asked. That's kind of fun. I love that. I really like making playlists for myself. I think it's kind of fun to do that. Oh hey Marku. Sorry I was a little busy in the last stream. Hope everyone is doing good. Oh, no worries, Marku. I never have any expectation for anyone um to chat or anything. I appreciate you being here, whether you're lurking or not. But of course, if you do chat, I always enjoy that as well. How's your Saturday? How's your Saturday? Is there a reason why I left this like this? I know that I wanted to change that eventually, but I probably left it for a reason, so I'm gonna leave it until the end and probably forget about it. I think this is the kitchen. It makes sense to me that there's a hearth here. Fireplace. We'll pretend that they can cook on that tiny little fireplace. I could put a stove in front of it like I've done in the past. Have I made any updates to the throne room since I've shown you guys? I don't think so. I really like it. I think it looks so cool. Now you're in a screamy music mood. That's fun. That's fun. I feel like I say I don't have a personal style, but I do. I don't know. I guess I don't. This playlist is so varied. I feel like that's kind of what I like. I like just having a gigantic playlist of a whole mix of things. I recommend Sleep Token. Oh, F5 is what I wanted. I'm thinking I might want to. We make this look like it's a stove. This is going to be the kitchen here. I think I might just do one kitchen. It doesn't really make sense to do two for a Sims build, even though in reality I think that you would have a public kitchen and a private kitchen. In my brain. And this is more like the private side of the house. There's going to be like a little bit of a living area, maybe a family. Maybe we do like family dining, family sort of sitting room, sunroom, and kitchen. And then we have a banquet room here on the outside. We have a dance floor here. This will be like the little bit of a ballroom, the tiny ballroom. And we'll have like a public sitting room. There's gonna be so many places to sit in here. It's gonna be like so fun. Oh, but I think that looks good. I saw a CC object that's basically this. It's with a different fireplace, but I've been doing it all the time because I kind of thought it was cool. Some might call me obsessed. I love that. Love that. Um, okay, metal music at a level where I can still hear Jake talk. There you go. There you go. I wish on stream, like, I don't know how this would be possible. I mean, if you can hear my washer freaking out, I don't know what to tell you other than I'm sorry. I wish that on Twitch there was a way for me to wouldn't it be kind of cool if, and again, I have no idea how things work, so I'm just saying this would be cool, but like I want my viewers to be able to like mute only my music but still hear my voice and stuff like that. Or like even I think it would also be really cool. And again, I don't know how you do it, but like if you could just like as a viewer move my face cam wherever you want, kind of like the pop-out chat is. Like I just want to be able to move that stuff around as a viewer. And like mute the music, turn it up, turn it down. Maybe my voice is too loud. You can turn that down, but you want the music higher. Wouldn't that be so cool? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome? And I feel like it's, especially that audio thing, like I feel like that feels like it could be a possibility somehow. I don't know how, again, because I don't know things, but it makes sense to me. I want that. That's all I can say. Yeah, because some people just don't want to listen to the music, or even like maybe like each, if there's multiple people talking in a stream, they would each be on their own audio tracks, and the viewer can up and down, like raise and lower the levels on their end for the different people talking. Maybe one person in particular is really annoying, and they could just mute them. Not you giving Twitch ideas for free. Yeah, I know. Twitch pay me. I don't know how that would work, but like, I don't know. There's other programs that obviously, like, you can do that sort of thing in like Discord, and like in OBS there's different audio tracks. So I just don't I mean, I don't really understand how streaming works. Um but I don't know, could you stream multiple audio tracks, or would that be too much? Yeah, I don't know, I think it'd be really cool. This kitchen's really big. I think it'll be, but it'll be good. It'll be where the stove is. And I'm trying to make this look old-timey, but also at the same time, I'm more going to try to make it look timeless. I mentioned that before. Yeah, we're going for timeless vibes. Not so much like historical accuracy or anything. We're just going for unassuming stuff. Something else that's bothering me here is how tall, like, I want the full height ones. They go all the way to the floor, but this particular kitchen doesn't have that. But I like the wood tone because the wood tone matches the rest of the wood tones I'm doing in this house. The only other one that would have the correct wood tones, I assume, would be, well, actually this one does, but it's again not a tall one, would be Realm of Magic, and Realm of Magic doesn't have upper cabinets at all. So I kind of just have to come up with something, because I would kind of want like a bunch of storage. Right? I mean, this is a giant kitchen, and I think it would be nice to fill up some of this space with like pantry sort of thing. Actually, I could actually put a pantry. Sometimes I like doing that because it fills up the kitchen a little bit, so I don't have to furnish as much. I think putting in a pantry could be good. And I don't really decorate the pantries very much unless there's actual appliances that I want to put in there. Sometimes I'll put miscellaneous like extra appliances in a pantry. And I could make it way bigger if I wanted to. Since this is a palace, I could do like a whole gigantic pantry here, and then just like not fill it up to the brim with stuff. I'll just leave it sort of dark, and it'll give me less stuff to have to furnish. I like that idea. Let's put this here and here, and I'll probably put a door there. Yeah, right there. Will it be the big door, or what's the smallest door that I have in this place right now? This one? I feel like that doesn't, that's kind of unassuming. Let's delete this. And I think I might copy this with Tool. Alt plus Shift, and then clicking is how you copy with Tool. I didn't realize that for a long time, and then I accidentally Usually the reason I know so much in this game, like the number one reason, is because I'm clumsy. And almost everything that I've learned in this game is because of my own clumsiness and accidentally clicking buttons that I didn't mean to. And like, oh, discovering, oh wait, that's how you copy things. That's most of my how my tech knowledge. Any tech knowledge that I have is from that, basically. That's me. Right? That's really large, actually. Let's put it on this wall. I might actually want to put a bunch of these like in the pantry or something. Maybe put that there. It does appear through the wall. Let's size it down again. Not all the way. I didn't mean to do that, but cool, I can do that. Yeah, exactly. I think that's how I figured, yeah, windowed mode. I figured that out by accidentally clicking that a bunch of times. 1.2. That's a decent size. It's been an hour. No, it has most certainly not been. It's been 40 minutes. And I've barely done anything. I've mostly been talking. So, whims, you're wrong. And obviously that's why I have whims. As I always say, that's why I have whims, is because of the save reminders, obviously. That's the only reason. But anyway. Okay, let's put upper cabinets down. W Yapper? Me? I don't think so. I feel like I'm awful. But yeah, I know you're right, I guess. No. 40 minutes. No, it's good, Zordly. That's my struggle. That's the thing I feel like I'm so bad at, is yapping. But apparently I did a good job today. It's always nice. I'm a streamer who doesn't think he's very good at yapping. This is where the refrigerator should go. Actually, it can go in the... I know, you're doing great, sweetie. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Actually, the refrigerator can go in here. This could be like the ice box. That's what it could be too. You know, like the ice box. You put a fridge in there. Okay. What's going to be here? Just like the sink, right? What else is going to be in this kitchen? Like in the actual like counter section. Like this is where you're going to need to cook. I think I'm going to put a table. Something I like to do is I like to put like maybe like an old rustic table in the middle. Actually, we have some like bar height ones now, which is kind of nice. That one's kind of nice. I do like that one. Yeah, and then I'll just like clutter it with cooking stuff. There's the stove. So I'll put a sink there. And I feel like I want to copy this. Oh, hey, Kuna Biscuits. How are you? Yes, I saw you in Finch's stream. How are you? You're so incredibly talented. I've lurked here to learn from you. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. That's so kind. I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you to say. I love to build in Sims. I can tell you that. Yeah, we're working on a palace in here. If you haven't seen, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm working on a palace in Ondarion. This is an old build I built a few years ago. For an old save file, and I built it for the Desert Bloom lot in Oasis Springs. And when this pack came out, this build sort of just like flashed into my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I think that I need to try putting that here because I think it'll be perfect. And I plopped it down, and it looked like it had been meant to be here the whole time. I just made a few changes to artistically, I guess you could say, from what I did a few years ago, but I'm loving it. I think it looks perfect. I changed the wallpapers to match this one, to this match this world, and stunning. Holy smokes! Thank you. I love the, I love the throne room, and I keep saying all the time that like this. I think it's so funny that these lights are from Batu. Don't get me wrong, I love the Batu pack because it's fantastic for building. The gameplay, not so much, for me at least. But for building, it's fantastic. And I think it's so funny that the Batu, the Star Wars pack, comes with these absolutely beautiful, like Moroccan lights, basically. It looks so good. Looks so good. And just makes me laugh. Let's make a couple of these because I want to basically use these as like the storage, main storage. Put this like right here. Actually, I can close this because that's totally not how that works. I just realized. Okay. Batu is so underrated. Never done the gameplay. I love build items. Yeah, I'm the same way. I heard that the gameplay is actually good. Or like, well, not good. I've heard some people say that it's good. Well done is what I should say. I think that some people actually like it and like it and think it's well done, well executed, I should say, for what they were given, or what they were told to do. Yeah, I like that. I think it's kind of weird here, but I kind of like it there. But yeah, the gameplay is not so much for me. The create a sim, however, is fantastic in my opinion, and the build buy is really good. It's so good. The stone, like I literally bought Batu specifically for the stone on the floor. Also, I was talking about this during this build a lot, but like this, I wish that this came in more colors, the stucco, because this is like the only textured stucco that we have in this game. Actually, I kind of might want to use it here. It's the only textured stucco that we have in this game. Really, like we have so many stuccos now from a lot of the recent packs, but they all come in solid colors. This is the only like rustic one we have, which isn't like quite what I meant. Like this is more rustic and worn, whereas this one is textured, and I just want this in like a bunch of colors, honestly. But the Batu one is really good. Like that's a really nice stucco. It's one of my favorite ones. So yeah, really good pack. That's from Riviera, right? No, this is from Batu. This stucco. We have one from Riviera. We have stone from the cobblestone from Riviera. That looks kind of similar, but that's more of like a smoothed out cobblestone look. We can't have anything nice, can we? Apparently not. Apparently not. Yeah, like all these stuccos are so like beautifully smooth. Yeah, like that's stucco, but like that's like so smooth. But anyway, it would be nice if we got them in. Is that good? It'd be nice if we got them in more rougher textures. What if I did this here? I like that. That's fine. And we'll put some counters here. A couple more counters. Just fill out this kitchen. Do a corner one on the end, maybe. I'm not a fan of the gameplay personally, but I use the build by cast and gameplay that can be used outside of it too often. Yeah. I think so too. I agree. Actually looks kind of good. Kind of looks good. I'm not going to do it, but it kind of looked good. Okay, let's get a sink down. see if I can find one that will like make me not notice that it's a sink in a build that shouldn't have a sink, because they I'm going to mention this again, is that like this is from my occult save file, which I'm trying to make kind of timeless and old fashioned. Think like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Elder Scrolls, stuff like that. But also it's The Sims, and I really don't want to limit myself gameplay wise. So I'm going to include the things that need to be included, like sinks. I'm just going to try to pick the ones that don't offend me. That's my thought process. And I'm going to include like if we have a, like for example, we have the typewriter computer from Cottage Living. I will use that, and I have been, since we have a computer that kind of feels timeless, even though it does have a screen. It just doesn't really bother me. So I will use it. But if we don't have something that's like really clearly like timeless in some way, then I won't use it. There's a sink actually I forgot from this set, so I'll use that one. That one's nice. Where do I want to put it? Do I want to put it there? Probably more like on its own. I think that's a good spot for it. Let's pick a refrigerator. Actually, the refrigerator looks really good, I think, from this pack. From the set, I should say. Yeah. So I can probably just put it outside here. I was going to put it inside. Maybe I put it there anyway, just to give it a use. Because otherwise this room is kind of pointless. So I will put it there. Put that there. Maybe we'll put an extra surface here, just to fill up some space. And then I'll put down the upper cabinets above it. Just to sort of blend this stuff, these cabinets in, or these wardrobes in a little bit more here. And make it just, I might, sometimes in rooms like this, I just don't even turn the lights on. I might put a little bit of, like, maybe a side light or something. A sconce. Actually, I want to put 2 corner cabinets like I did before. We'll do that. And yeah, just sort of, let's do, I have picked a fancy lantern, but I don't think that that's one I want to use. I want to use the one from, I think it's Cottage Living, the candle. No, it's not. It's from Wedding Stories, and it actually comes in a perfect swatch. Put that there, and copy the color of this light to here. Perfect. I think that's looking pretty good. I feel like the furnishing of this I'm going to be a little bit intimidated by, considering I'm not super familiar with this particular style of architecture. So it just might be a little bit intimidating for me, and I'm gonna have to try my best to do stuff that's not super, I don't know, that sort of like looks nice, but I don't know if I'm very particular, and I'm kind of the one to do a bunch of research to make sure that what I'm including makes sense for the style, but also at the same time that takes a lot of effort. I've literally never used this at all, but this is kind of nice. I might want to use this in other places. This is from For Rent though, so they're like complete opposite side of the world. But it's pretty. It's pretty though. Because For Rent is inspired by, I believe, like the Philippines and like Indonesia and stuff, right? Southeast Asia, which is not the Middle East or the Mediterranean. So maybe I should find something that does feel a little bit more close to that. We have so many, like, I feel like rugs are one of those things where it's like we have so many options, but yet so few options at the same time. Does that make sense? Okay, now let's get some clutter. I just instantly saw this. That's from Batu. We have a few of these. This one's from Batu. There's put that like on the wall. Yes, rugs and curtains. Yeah, that's how it feels. Is that both rugs and curtains are like we have so many different options and none of them work. Like television stations or something. Maybe I want to put pots on the wall. I can't ever find the pots. I always say that every time. The pots and pans, and it's because it's called cookware. Cookware. You need to remember that. Again, is this kind of modern? Maybe, perhaps. But just like iron cookware, maybe it's not really that noticeable. I think it just adds something. I want to add like clutter to this table that you would use for cooking. Should I look in kitchen clutter, which I never use ever? It might be faster. Ads are going to start in 5 minutes, by the way. If you get caught in an ad, I appreciate you sitting through it, and if you don't get caught in the ads somehow by some miracle, congrats, you win. You beat the Twitch lottery. Oh wait, this is kind of cute. Like for towels, this is kind of modern actually. But towel rack in the kitchen would make sense. The same one that I always use. This one. Did this say redundant towel rack? Towel rack? It is. Yeah, there you go. That's good. And it is very redundant considering I put it everywhere. I almost want to put, since this room's starting to get like, I mean, it is a kitchen. I want to put a door on it, maybe. Where's the door? This one. Maybe this one. I kind of like it inside of this arch too, but I just know that the arch is. I did that down here, and I think it'll still work. I hope. If it doesn't, I guess it just doesn't. But I think it'll clip. It's gonna clip, and that's gonna really bother me probably. So I might end up scouring the catalog for a better door that like fits the vibe. It's small. Actually, one just popped into my head. I think it was this one. Was the one in my head, and that one's actually really perfect. Is it perfect for here? I think it might be. Again, this is like I'm picturing this as being a little bit more old-fashioned. I think nowadays maybe you'd have something a little bit more elegant. But oh, and there's also this door as well. Maybe I use this one actually. This one's almost too small though. Please. This is almost too small. But I like this one. I might keep this one in mind just in case I need it for any small space. But I don't know. I don't know. It's funny how easily I get distracted. But anyway, I don't think there's anything there that I need. Okay, let's do. back to clutter. You're so good at spacing and ratios. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm very particular. I can tell you that. So maybe that's part of it. That kind of thing, especially. Actually, I might put this on here. What would be here? Probably like fruit. I have some fruit over here. Maybe like this. Fruit. That's so pretty. Do I want it to be that pretty? I was thinking a fruit bowl, nothing crazy. Lemons, no. This is from this pack. Maybe I do this. I do like this thing. I think this, and it also looks like something you'd use to prepare food. Obviously, well, that's what it is. It's like a one of the grinder things. Molcajete. Molcajete and yeah, molcajete. But obviously from a different place. And just like what's the small one? Like a small molcajete. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm trying my best. That looks good. Mortar and pestle. That's the word I was trying to come up with. Maybe put one of these like around somewhere, just to make it fill out the space a little bit. I can probably actually put down that bucket up here too, the unassuming bucket. And just some like foraged food and stuff. Oh, there's the molcajete. The mortar and pestle, I mean. If it was a molcajete, you'd size it up, which I have done in for a house for a Mexican family. I just gave them this, but I sized it up and it looked perfect. I like this. I think that's kind of good. Like some wine or something. Oh, they should have they actually should have like a wine cellar or something. I need to remember that actually. Right? Like what if like down here I have so much extra space here. Like what if they made wine or something? I could put like because I need like activities for them to do rather than just sitting around everywhere. So what if I put a door on here and turned this into like maybe there's a woodworking table in here and a nectar making station. This is also a basement, so I could have a wine cellar. Maybe like, yeah. Maybe I do this whole space is like activity space. So we have like a wine cellar back here and nectar making, and then you have like a like woodworking and stuff. I think that, yeah, like woodworking and various other activities. I also might want to do a cauldron somewhere that makes sense because this is actually for the spellcasters. There's actually more space too if I wanted. Like I could put a door here and do more space, and I could do that as like a, and it would kind of make sense like under the medallion thing to actually have like that's where the spellcaster stuff is. There's something about that I kind of like. See if I can get this to appear without like ruining my life, which is something Sims 4 usually likes to do. I did the wrong one. Put this down here. Didn't want you to do that. Didn't want you to do that. Put that there. This house is really big as it is, so I don't necessarily need to expand further. But, you know, I could also put like magic stuff here. Like this, it would make sense actually going off the library as well. Like, again, this is more like public space, I pictured. I could still put the winemaking stuff here. Oh, welcome back from ads, by the way. I've just been sort of like laying stuff out. More stuff, more thinking. And I'm thinking about winemaking for here. Because I was doing the kitchen, I was placed on that thing, and it made me remember that I kind of want like wine storage somewhere. So like winemaking, wine storage somewhere around here, maybe in the basement. And then maybe like a woodworking station somewhere. In some sort of art room. So I've sort of isolated this area as maybe being more like private space. And then I was testing out adding a room here in the basement for like potion making, since this is for my spellcasters. This is probably a spellcaster family will live here, so they need something. So, but with that in mind, I feel like it would be better to have as like a secret room in the library, which is what this is. I feel like that makes more sense to me. This is also gigantic and way too big of a room that I do not want to furnish something that large. So we're gonna remove that, but I think this is a good idea. Do I want to change the tile to make it more? I don't know. That's such. If this is private space and it's gonna be for nectar making, I feel like the floor shouldn't be so fancy. It should be something probably like this. Honestly, this is probably better. That looks like very basement-y to me. Could almost like make it match if I wanted. Like the flooring, it's already in here. But I kind of like that. I think I like that. Yeah. Let's search nectar. Nectar. No, we're not listening to country. Yeah, something like this. I think this would be good. This will also like save me space and also look really cute. And it's kind of off of the public space. Yeah, like right here, maybe. It's like off the public space, so it just makes sense. Is there actually gameplay with this? Can you taste nectar from these or no? I know you can from the nectar racks, but probably not these. I think these are just purely decorative. Yeah, like I'm thinking something like that. I don't think so. I don't think so either. I think that it's from just big clutter. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'll put some wine stains on the floor as well from Strangerville. These are so big that I feel like I can just sort of clutter with them. Do I want to put them in like far storage, like back here? I feel like maybe this would be like a locked door. You know what I mean? I feel like that makes sense to me. That this door would be locked because this is like really expensive, fancy stuff, right? So you wouldn't want to have intruders in here. And then I'll put some wine racks on the wall. Maybe scooch these over a little bit. Probably wouldn't want them to be in a room that's lit. I don't know, like maybe you wouldn't want the light to interact with it, but I don't care. It looks good, and that's all that matters. Let's use a warm tone, perhaps. And try to not use a million of them, even though the million, like using a ton of them will just look so good. I'm gonna try to limit myself and not do a ton of them. Especially this build is so big that I kind of want people to be able to like use it. I think that'd be like really nice if people could download it and actually use it if they wanted. Including myself. But that looks good, and I think it's not. It kind of is a lot, but also like not really. Is there any way that I can get these to like snap together? No. Do that. And we'll just sort of scooch these probably with tool. Actually, I can just scooch these on my own. I don't need tool. Good. That looks cute. Let's go to Strangerville. Actually, put a couple miscellaneous wine barrels around here. Let's see if I can find. Is this the swatch that I want? Because these come in different swatches. And probably try to find the same barrel and the same swatch and just sort of put a couple of them around. And now I basically have a room that's like finished and I didn't really even have to do anything, which is always pleasant. And we'll do a couple of things in here as well. A couple barrels in here, miscellaneous barrels. And maybe we'll do a rack in here as well. And this is maybe where they would have. Because I know that you can taste from these, right? So maybe there's a rack for like for wine tasting or something. Maybe do a little table down here. I don't know. I said I was going to do woodworking, but I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm just doing one of these. I think I might want to put. I haven't been putting chimneys, which is usually like my thing. I really usually like putting chimneys where I have fireplaces, like chimneys on the roof where I put a fireplace, but I'm just not doing it for this build. And this is where you like heat stuff up. Of course. So it's important. So I'm going to put it there. Yeah, because it looks good. Because it looks good. And we'll put a couple of these random little baskets by it. This here. You could probably shortcut it a little on live mode and have a sim on the lot and use the romance gift option on the phone because it lets you buy wine. Really? That's a good idea. Something else to note though, so I'm not going to bother too much for the. I would probably do it for the save file, but not for the gallery upload because unfortunately, the nectar does not save to the gallery for some reason. And I do not know why. I'm thinking probably just like, again, similar to the kitchen, we would want like a table. I'd want a couple tables with stools here in this room. I do really like that. I think this room, like it's giving me Sims 3 vibes. The nectar always has. But there's something specific about this room that's really bringing back memories of Sims 3 World Adventures, which is not the worst thing ever, because I love that pack. It's giving me nostalgia. It's like the Sims 3, it's like Sims 4 World Adventures. I like clean lines too much. I've got to get over that. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. For sure. I actually want to switch these around since they're exactly the same. Such a subtle detail, but I'm going to switch them around just so the wood grain isn't the same on the top. Yeah, sort of just like haphazardly placing things is good sometimes. What is this? Oh, that's so cute. Wait, this is like perfect in here, I think. Other than, I don't really like the, I don't really like that it looks like pallets, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're pretending that it doesn't look like pallets. Where do I put it? Like right here, maybe? I could make room and then move stuff, or I could, like right here. Yeah, that's good. Let's put some stools down. We're not going to put stools around the whole thing. This one I instantly gravitated to because the wood tone matches, but this is what I want. I feel like it kind of is. I kind of just want like them sort of haphazardly placed. We'll do a candle. Does this room have lights? It does. And I was thinking about putting a candle, I think the black one, maybe? Let's put one like right there. We'll put a wine bottle on the table as well. A couple. See if I can find the nectar bottle. Ooh, I did. Very fast. Very quick. Put a couple of these around. And I'm thinking a rug. Also, yeah, I wanted to put down the wine stains. The miscellaneous mysterious fluid stains, which are sometimes wine and sometimes blood and sometimes rust, depending on which room I put them in. And depending on the color that I use, sometimes pee, if it's in, depending on the room that it's in, these mysterious Rangerville circles. They come in such, these, honestly though, I've used these a lot over the years. They've come in handy for so many different things. And these three colors, I feel like are all the colors I needed, especially the red one, the like browny one and the yellowy one. I've used those two a lot. I think that's good. It's giving nectar room. I like it. And then I wanted to do a rug, probably one of the, I was thinking one of the tassels, just, but I don't know if I'm gonna find anything that I really like. Oh, this one maybe. This one's a good aspect ratio. I could size it up to be perfect using tool. I think I like the default swatch as well. Let's do 1.25. I was doing the kitchen and somehow I'm doing this room now. I like that. I don't really like the color of the tops of those. Maybe the red is better. Oh, the gray is nice. The gray is sort of like not in your face. And I almost want a bookshelf that like had like that's where the recipes would be. Maybe that would be in here since it's like special, like it's the secret recipes. So they would be over in the locked room. Actually, if that is a locked room, I might actually want to do something here. think I might want to put a fence in front of that with a gate. Yeah, so we're going to put this here. This will be like the secret wine making recipes. And then we will go into build mode. And we will go and to get to this, the vampires. Yeah, the vampires one in black probably. Put that there. And we will put the gate in front of it. I think this is, ooh, that one's too big. There's another one from base game, I think. Oh, this one's also kind of good, but no, that's not the vibe. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, that's sort of like what I had in mind. I don't know if that makes very much sense. It does kind of to me. So I'm gonna keep it, I think. Does it come in brown or anything? Maybe I would use the gold. Actually, I kind of like the gold. And I think that that color is a similar color, at least comes from vampires. Yeah. I think that looks good. I don't think that that gate actually comes with a matching fence, really. So I think that that's good. There's also one actually from Get to Nepotism, but it only comes in black. Okay, I think that that's good. These are too close to the wall, I can tell you that. I want to do curtains just because I think it'll look good. Not really that they need it in here. And I'm thinking the ones from businesses and hobbies, that's like what immediately came to mind. These ones. Do I want to do all the way to the floor or all? I feel like all the way to the floor would make sense, and I might actually put a curtain rod all the way across there to make it look like you can pull the curtain all the way across all these windows if you needed to for whatever reason. The wine red also feels right. I might do a couple of those in here as well. And I think maybe one in the corner as well. Yeah, well, I think we'll do that. And we'll put the curtain rod. I'm thinking the one from the metal one. What is that from? That was from the legendary curtain rod. It really is. I'm gonna have to size that down. Yeah. This is from not Vintage Glamour. Luxury something. It was kind of a while ago now. Wait, Lux. It was something Lux, wasn't it? Is the other Lux one? It wasn't Desert Lux. Modern Lux. Modern Lux. Yeah, I've used that a lot. And I don't really like them sized down. So I'm gonna just tool them probably. No, I'll leave them. I think. I don't know if I really like that as much as I thought that I would. We'll see. I don't want to do a bunch of them on all the curtains or on all the windows. But yeah, I'll put a couple of these down. Here and there. Is there a reason why this one was not centered? What did I do wrong on this side? This one. Okay. Do I like the red? Or is there something about that that I don't like? Actually, this is probably good. These look more like utilitarian, and this is less of a dramatic, like, fancy room and more utilitarian room. And then this blends into the wall more, but it still adds something, and I think that that looks better. I think that that looks pretty good. Especially, like, this is a really big build, so I don't really want to do too much cluttering. There's also, like, I was just thinking the 3 keys on the wall. Where's that? Where are those 3 keys from? I could probably search key. Wait, there's actually a box of keys as well. Or keys, not a box of keys. The keys from the new event. For the recent event. So I'm thinking about maybe in the kitchen. Maybe we put, and like I would be the only one to know this. But like a mysterious key. Like this key is the key to the wine cellar, right? And it can go like this is the key to the wine cellar gate. And it's just sort of like in the kitchen. Okay, for one of the servants or workers or family members to go down into the basement and get some wine from the wine cellar. Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. Fun idea. I haven't used this thing yet. Can you put these in from build mode? Oh, you can. You can put them wherever you want. That's kind of fun. That's really cool. Yeah, let's save. I feel like it's been a while. I might want to put those curtains here now that I found those ones from businesses and hobbies that are kind of like, they fit really good on these windows, but they're also sort of minimal in this color, and they look good in the kitchen in these like sort of utilitarian spaces. Maybe I put them in here too, but this is a fancier space, so they would have fancier curtains. I also kind of like the wine color. It kind of matches the sort of color of the build. I'm going with a sort of like dark winey color. I feel like that could be a good color. I was thinking a good color for the kingdom, but honestly, I already have like that wine red as a color for a different kingdom, so I probably should. And I do like the idea of making each kingdom a different color. Or making it a color. I guess some of them could be the same. I'm putting them in the wrong room. This is where I wanted them to be. They're too big. I think those look good here, though. They fit. Yeah, I like this. Maybe I think one here and one there. I use curtains so much. I love them. They're good, aren't they? They're good. They've come in handy. I like the colors of them, I think, too. I think they did pretty good. Some of these colors are very similar. Like there's 4 reds, and that sort of bothers me. But I really like. They have come in handy a lot. And again, they always do this thing. This is sort of like an inherent Sims 4 problem. But when we ask for white swatches, like I never meant I wanted white metal as well, but they always do white on white on white. And then it almost makes it not very usable. But yeah, it comes with a lot of reds. But like, can we get like a white and silver? I guess, is that silver? I guess maybe it technically is. But I don't know. They always do. Whenever they do a white swatch, they go overboard and then it's all white. And then it's also kind of hard for me to use. Because like I want it to have a metal. I don't really want it to. I don't want it to have white metal as if you painted it and gave it the landlord special. I need some contrast. No, I don't need those. I think those are fine. I say that. Maybe I do. I think I do want those. Okay, let's. Can I, if I do this, are these gonna go downward? No. Let's elevate this. 0.05. Elevate it minus 0.025. That's good. And hopefully they won't delete with wallpapers and stuff. Let's try to find a different wallpaper and paint the wall just to see if they disappear. No, they're good. Do I want to paint this a different room? This is the war room. I was thinking about doing this as well. Since it seems like an easy little room to finish. And I feel like I might want to do it in all wood. Do I? I kind of like the wood in here. I'm sort of matching the kitchen as well. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm looking at it in here too, should I change this to be wood now then? If I've done this as wood in this room. Do I have any wood? Oh, this one. Oh, dang it. Never mind. It comes in warm wood. This one comes in warm wood. That's actually kind of good. I like that. That sort of blends in with this particular room. Because I don't think you would have this style in a wooden room. And I think it's okay for it to be different. They don't need to match throughout the whole house. Oh my god, stand by. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your stream? How was your stream? Thank you so much for this for the raid. I'm building a palace. I'm working on a palace. I hope that your stream went well. How's your Saturday? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It went well. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's a nice Saturday. I've been having a nice, peaceful Saturday. Yeah, I'm building a palace for. Can I live there? I know, right? BRB. Okay, yeah. Of course, if you need to raid and run or do anything, go ahead and do the things. But yeah, for anyone who's came in with a raid or anyone else who's stopping by, I'm building a palace for my fantasy occult save that I'm working on, and this is actually an old build that I built a few years ago. And I built it for, oh, thank you for the lurk, Alex. I built it for Oasis Springs originally. I built it in Oasis Springs because I didn't have any better world. So I built it for like my Oasis Springs kingdom. And when this world came out, like a couple, what was it, a couple months ago, that build sort of like, I had remembered that build and tried it out here, and it seemed like it just fit perfectly, even before I made any changes. I'm refurnishing it. I redid the floor plan and I'm refurnishing it. And I did that. I redid a little bit of the elements on the outside. Changed the roof color, wall colors and stuff. But it's mostly the same, and I was very, very happy with how perfectly it seems to fit. So that's what we're currently working on. I love the way that that the throne room has come out. I think it looks so cool. I love the way that the grand staircase sort of leads down and then it sort of tears back up a little bit. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. Okay, now I gotta do some chores. This looks amazing. Okay, stand by. No, no problem, no problem. Thank you for sending your community here. It means the world. Whenever I get a raid, that people trust their community with me. It's amazing. But yeah, of course, go do the stuff you got to do, and I'll talk to you later or see you around. Thanks. Thank you again. Okay, war room. This is like the council room, and so it should be fancy. I'm thinking honestly the base game one or the one from. Honestly, they redid. It does make sense that they redid this set for this pack because I think that that's actually perfect for this room. I think everything would probably be this wood. I'll put a carpet down to make it a little bit less wooden. Maybe try to find one that matches the curtains or something. And we'll get the matching dining chairs, I think. If there is one. Yeah. It's not really a pattern I was looking for. I love this song. It's so calm and peaceful, though. This one's pretty. Maybe this one. I like this one. Hey, Zach, how's it going? How are you? Happy Saturday. Just doing work on the palace. Doing some work. I think it's coming together pretty well. Pretty well. I'm very happy with it. This world is just beautiful, and I've had a lot of fun building in it. Yeah, it's a peaceful day. I built this like nectar storage room just now, and we're working on this like council room right here. Probably nothing too crazy in here. What would you have in like a like? I wonder if there's anything that I like from this pack. Like usefulness wise. What is this? Family tree tapestry? Is this like gameplay object? Interesting. I didn't even know this existed. Let's go to gameplay objects. Activities and skills, and we'll see if there's anything in here that pops out to me that I should include in here. There's a family tree compendium. Records of birth man. This actually makes sense in here. Where do you put it? How do you use it? I feel like that makes sense for in here. Yeah. And do you put this in a private room or do you put this in a public space? This pedestal, or not a private space, I should say. Obviously, you need. You speak to people, right? So it should be somewhere where people can actually view it. But is there a reason for me to put it here? I do not know. Like, what if I put it there? I don't know. I guess I should do some gameplay testing. It also has a mic on it, which really bothers me. But it's okay. I think that makes sense to me. Let's try to find a matching rug. Ooh, this one's kind of pretty. I feel like that one makes sense. Let's do 1.25 maybe. That looks good. Probably in that color too. Matches the curtains, I think, well enough at least. Yeah. I like this room. It looks like really cozy and warm. I just don't think it's super useful, which is fine. It's a palace. There's gonna be so many rooms, I just don't know what to do with them all. But I think it does look good. Ooh, it's kind of cool. It's definitely not good for this build, I think. This is way more like the other region of this world. Oh, that's kind of cool too. The chandelier, like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Can I look at? I might want to do actually the caged light from, or the caged candles. Ooh, or this one. Kind of cool. That's more Indian though. I want to do the caged candles from vampires, I think. Kind of fun. Also, what about a globe? Maybe the globe bar? Yeah, the globe bar is actually matches the swatches, which is crazy. It actually matches the wood tone, mostly. It's got that warm wood, which is awful most of the time. Okay, that's kind of fun. I feel like that makes sense. I almost want to put a mirror in the middle of that, or like a maybe a lantern, one of these lanterns. Ooh, that looks really good. Yeah, that looks good. Let's. I feel like I don't really like the paintings from this pack really that much, so there's probably nothing in here that I like because they're all like specific people, and I think it's kind of strange, and it's like I don't even know who these people are. It'd be kind of fun to make them, perhaps. Okay. You could put the life and death frame. It could be a good idea. Life and death frame, like, oh, this one. Oh, that's a really good idea. That's a fantastic idea, yeah. Yeah, that's really good. I think that makes sense. I didn't even think of that. I've never used that really. But I think that could be a really good spot for that, yeah. To show like the family there. Do you know how this object works? Would this be a good spot for this? Or I don't know the gameplay of this really. If is it any different from this is from Life and Death. There's so many podiums. I know the high school years one, and I know that one's probably for making speeches at a funeral. This one, I don't know what an aspect of the career it's used for, but I feel like I don't do gameplay enough. I don't know how it works, but I think that should work. Yeah, like maybe you just practice charisma there. Maybe it makes sense. This is like the council room. I think that's a good council room. I think that makes sense. I think that's good. It's pretty. We have a custom mirror here. I like that. Nectar room looking good. Throne room. Like bath house, bathing room. I really like this room. I think it's really pretty. I might want to actually copy this and put that here. I think it's 7 tiles from the top. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, good. Potion room. This might be for spellcasters. I don't think they'll sit for it, but I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll have to play test it to see what happens, what they're gonna do, or if I need a dedicated room for that, and what the gameplay is. Because there's plenty of space here. Like I could put it here, or um, there's other places for sure, or out like in the plaza. I don't know. Yeah, we have an extra space here. I'm probably gonna do like an indoor dining area here for guests, maybe, or something. I don't know. It's sort of changing now. Maybe this is like this, like the throne room's right here, right? So maybe if the king has a guest, you would have like maybe like a maybe this is the tea room where you have like a two love seats or maybe like four chairs and like a tea set with plants and stuff for like meeting, like official meetings, like the official meeting room. I think that would be good. Can I see your stair room with two stairs? This? There's this. With the throne or this one? These. No, the library. Oh yes, this is the library. Um, this is the only way to get down into this library. Maybe this is like where the special books are. I need to finish it. This will also be, there's a secret door here. This came with the event. And I think that they're spellcasters. So I think that this will be where there might be a call. I don't know if they need a cauldron here. I don't know if they're that kind of spellcaster, but they might need they would need a potion room, I guess. So this might be like the potion spellcasting stuff will be in here. Looks so cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This is like I picture this being like the archives, you know. I really like the way that looks. I'm also just thinking I wonder if that would be good down here or if this is too much for this little place. I like that, I think. It's very fancy. I feel like that sort of adds to the space. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. This is sort of like a more of a private space. I picture the flooring not being as fancy. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think I'm glad that you like it. I think it looks really, really cool. Potion room. No, I think that's good. That's good. I was gonna change this wall. I just like had I pop all over the place with these builds, but I was just thinking I wanted to change the wallpaper in here. However, I would probably just use this one, which does look really good. Just on this wall because I pictured these being the structural walls and this one here being one that was added as a division. It's not structural. So that's why I was thinking that. But the thing is, I want to. This is such a large build. I want to minimize the number of wallpapers that I'm currently using. So I probably won't use very many more. And I want to reserve them maybe for the bedrooms as different stucco colors or wood, like down here, wood paneling, rather than adding a useless one there. And in fact, I should maybe consider. I always blacken out these columns with black wallpaper, but I probably should change them back to stone just to minimize the number of wallpapers that I'm using. Just because I heard that that helps with lag, and I'm not having lag issues personally, but I don't want to start. So let's do that quickly. I actually heard that from, I feel like I remember little Simsy saying that years ago when she did a build for um, Snowy Escape. That's what she was told when she did the build. is from what I remember from her video that she made talking about her process for building for that pack. Minimizing wallpapers. Minimizing the number of wallpapers that you're using. Apparently, according to what Little Simsy said during her video about her building for Snowy Escape, that minimizing the number of wallpapers you use in a build helps with lag. From what I remember. So if you're having lag issues, I don't know. She never said anything about flooring. I don't remember. You remember? Oh, you remember me saying that before. Yeah. I like saying directly where my source is, just since I know my exact source for that information, just so it can be easily looked up. But I could have sworn I remember her saying that in that video. What does this one look like in here? Can I get this one to work in here? I don't really like this one. So maybe I don't. What about the one from Get to Dying? Does this come in a... This matches the wood tones, and it's kind of spooky, and it's the potion room. I'm not... Usually I pay attention to chimneys, and I haven't been in this build. It's just the chimneys don't feel like they'd be right for this style, so I'm just not putting them. Which is like against my code. My building code that I apply to myself. Let's go to Realm of Magic. Ooh, actually, Apothecary Station. Do I need one of those in here? No. No? I feel like I'd rather have a dedicated build for that. Like a dedicated apothecary place. Let's get... Yeah, let's do Realm of Magic. We'll just put... Do I want the ugly one or the not ugly one? I think I want... I don't even want a cauldron really at all. But actually, that one's kind of pretty. Kind of fits the aesthetics of the build. Let's do that. Let's do the same. Well, I could do this carpet, honestly. I didn't want to do fancy flooring, I said, but they are spellcasters. Maybe they probably would have fancy flooring, actually, and it fits perfectly. And I kind of want this to be centered when you enter the room. And I want to do the book from, I believe it's vampires. I thought it was vampires. Yeah, this. This looks like a spell book to me. Let's go back to Realm of Magic. See if there's anything else in particular in this room that I want to put at this very moment. I'm looking at this object, and this would be good in the kitchen. This one's prettier than the one from Batu. I might just replace the one that I put from Batu with that one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that. I was going to use this in here. That's what I was originally going to use just now. Ooh, actually, that's perfect. Layering them both on top of each other is perfect. Yeah, I really like that. That looks perfect. I like when things just like work out perfectly and you didn't really mean to. It's always nice. I should probably just use the one that fits rather than making my own. I want to make my own. Let's rotate this by 45 degrees to get this curtain to fit. Oh my god, it doesn't... Wait. Oh, it's just the wrong axis. It's like I could have sworn. I'm doing good. So no, it's okay, Zach. I was on the phone with someone. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm glad that you're doing well. Glad to hear, glad to hear. doing pretty well myself. Yeah, doing pretty well. Rotate this. Why is it 3? Like 3 more? That's a good size. That fits. Oh, nice, 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 nice. You backed up to a 7-stream streak. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Congrats on the streak. Thank you so much. It's very fun. I haven't done any shout outs today. I'll do a shout out for you. What? Stand by. Shout out. Follow all the streamers that I keep forgetting to shout out. Slash shout out. I'm gonna do standby first because he rated me and I didn't shout him out, and I should have. So we're gonna shout out standby with a big boy shout out, and then I'm gonna do Zach. Zach of Mars. There you go. Anybody else that I know streams that I didn't shout out? I don't think so, other than if Jedi is still here, I'm going to shout out Jedi as well. Follow Jedi streams. Follow all the people. Follow all the people. Ads also start in 5 minutes, by the way. If you get stuck in ad, I appreciate you being here. Oh, you're welcome, Jedi. You're welcome. No problem. It just sort of occurred to me that I hadn't shouted you out, and I like to do it. I'm gonna put more bookshelves in here just so I don't have to clutter with anything else. That actually fits. Do you use Seribot? I do not. I do not. Wait, I don't think. Do I? I use Stream Elements. I don't think I use like any bots other than like whatever Stream Elements automatically, other than the Stream Elements one. I'm just like I'm so good at this. But suggestions, yeah. I'm open to suggestions for any new sort of stream tools and stuff. Since I'm a baby streamer, I don't want to do a ton of bookcases, but also I kind of want to do more than I've done. You can do multi shoutouts with Siri. Siri is great. I highly recommend. Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna like I'm just typing it into a different tab so I remember to look it up later. My caps lock is on. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take a look and I'll look into it. I have stream homework to do. I also have to like make sure I figure out how to get my follow alerts to show up. Well, actually, my follow alerts might show up. Still, I've yet to see that. But you can also get Sari to auto do the slash shoutout command for raids. Oh, that's smart. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a good idea. That I would want to do, I think. Use Firebot. You have all the things I need to look up. I'll look that up too. I think that this is what I want to do. I didn't want to do 4 of them on this wall. I think I wanted to leave a gap for like a table and like a mirror maybe and like stuff. Counters. This is a larger space than I thought it was going to be. use Sari and mix it up. I haven't found something that can do more than Firebot, and it's quite user friendly, honestly. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look into both of those and see see what I think. I'm so much like I'm kind of the like I don't know what it is, but like stream stuff just is like doesn't really interest me very much. So I almost need to like give myself like a chore list, like a stream chore list of like, okay, before stream, work on stream stuff for like an hour before stream, just to sort of get stuff working. Otherwise, I'm just like never gonna change anything because I'm like it works, it runs. My streams are running. Yeah, I have a to-do list per week. Yeah, that makes sense. Things I need done each week. Yeah, that's what I would need to do because I just don't like it. It's not something that I just want to spend a bunch of time, free time, like doing and tweaking. Some people love that, which is awesome. Like I'm so just like, well, my stream runs, so I guess we're all set. But there's definitely things I need to continue to work on. Actually, I kind of want this to be a potion wall. I did my wizard tower and the potions. I didn't realize that the potions sort of like spurted out. And so I kind of liked the way that they looked. So I might put some of them down on a wall. And actually, I kind of want it to be centered. I need to add body pillows to it. You do. You definitely do. It's so funny. So funny. I think somebody would be mad at you if you didn't. I think somebody would be mad. But anyway. Oh, did you hear me say that? Or did you not hear me say that? Oh, you have turbo. Never mind. I can see turbo. I need the pillows to defend myself. Yes. I think that that's probably good. I like that these ones match the wood tone. Actually, I might scooch. I don't want them overlapping if I can avoid it as much as I can. Just because it'll be easier for me to put the bottles on it. They're not overlapping. I should hoard all the pillows for my fort. Yes. I have, according to Zach, I have a bunch of pillows. Is this a bunch of pillows? I have 5 pillows. I have 5 pillows. Is that a lot of pillows? I need other opinions. I have 2 like Euro pillows, 2 like bed normal pillows, and 1 decorative one. Is that a lot? I am gay, so I feel like I'm allowed to have more pillows. I don't know why. There's just something about that that makes sense to me. I have 3, and I wish I had a body pillow. That makes sense, yeah. I feel like a lot of sheet sets have always come with like, you buy a comforter set or a duvet set, and it comes with 2 like fancy pillow covers, right? And you buy a sheet set, and it comes with 2 normal pillow covers, like for 4 pillows, right? So that's got to be like the appropriate number of pillows, correct? Like 4. I feel like 4 has got to be the average number of pillows for a full-sized bed. Realm of Magic. Ooh, wand case that doesn't go on counters. Why wouldn't it go on the counters? The curio case is also I should put in here. It comes in the right color, which is nice. That might be fair. You want a body pillow shaped like a giant otter? That's so fun. I'm stealing your pillows for my fort. It's funny. Love that. Welcome back from ads. Welcome back from ads. We've been talking about pillows. We've been talking about pillows. And we're just decorating this potion room. I think it's looking really good. The wood makes it go such a long way. I feel like just the wood paneling is so much decoration. Does that make sense? In a good way. In a good way. Let's activate debug and live edit so I can see all of the crystals and potions and things. There's also potion ingredients. It's kind of weird, like, this makes sense for me. This is like something like one of my concerns, perhaps, is that whether I should put the potion room in for the upload, but I think I will. This could be for the mage, like for this palace. I am going fantasy, and so I think that it would be justifiable to have a space for the mage. When in my save file, I intend on these people being spellcasters. The people like this area or this build is for my spellcaster sort of realm. So the people who rule here are going to also be spellcasters. But like if you were going to use this for yourself, I think it would make sense to have a spot for the mage. So I think I'm going to leave it, and it'll be fine. Potions? Where did the potions go? Are they here somewhere? Potions? Are they in... Where else would they be? Activities and skills, probably? Yeah. We'll put some... Let's see. There's a veiled skull, phoenix, snub-nosed leaf, bat, hex doll, glowfrog, bunnerfly. That sounds like a Pokemon. Dragon, raven, sixum owl, and fairy. None of these really feel like I'm right to me necessarily, but we'll just put one. What is this one? Fairy? That one's fine. Actually, no, it's not. Because fairies, they hate fairies. Well, the fairies hate them. Let's do Phoenix. That one's pretty. You put that. Oh, it doesn't go in the center because why would it? I think it makes perfect sense, but I'm always adding a potions room, so I might be biased. Yeah, I think it's a. I was thinking it didn't make sense for a second, and then I'm like, wait, no, it actually makes perfect sense. So I think we're on the same page. And I'll probably do what I did in my wizard tower, which is mix in potions with random various clutter bottles and things. Alluring aura. Let's put that one down. I don't like that they're all in the same shape of bottle. I wish each one was actually in a different sort of shape of flask. What is this? Transcendent Charmer. Okay, sure. I want to do different colored ones though. Perk Purging. Do these things upload to the gallery? I didn't check that when I uploaded the wizard tower. Plentiful Needs. Prompt Resurrection. That's super powerful. I think we're going to put it in anyway. I wish every potion had its own bottle shape and color. Bottle shape, color, and size. I think so too. I think so too. I think that'd be really cool. Be a really nice detail. There's only, how many colors are there? There's green, blue, red, purple, and brown. So like, honestly, that's not even that many options. So like, all they would need is that many different shapes. Wands. Let's put down a wand or two. Is this one? Oh, that one kind of looks like a sword. Wand of the Forgotten. I like this one, I think, honestly. So I'll just put one of these. Let's save the game quick. Okay, I think that's probably enough bottles for there. I also kind of want to put some crystals or something in there. Oh, there's also brooms, which I always seem sort of forget about. Let's do a couple brooms. Yeah, a couple of those. And now we'll do, let's try maybe candles and stuff too. You forgot to put wands in your Glimmer Book remodel. Yeah, you got to do that. I forget about them too. I feel like I didn't put any in the wizard tower that I made. Now that I think about it. Let's go to clutter. Let's get rid of debug and live edit. I need to remember to put crystals in here. It's easier to just download a room that has crystals in it. Because all of them have their own names. None of them are called crystals, I don't think. They're all called like jade and diamond and rose quartz and jet. So it's easier to just search a room for it. Popular, most popular rooms. Let's do, we could probably do gems. Probably do crystals, probably doesn't really matter. Yeah, there we go. It's probably a good one. I haven't downloaded this one before. Let's do this one. Just put it down somewhere over here. Make sure it doesn't like screw up. Yeah, let's put it down further underground so it doesn't like try to minimize the effects it has on my life. That's in the wall. They put down everything. This one's pretty. Maybe I put a couple of these on this too. I wanted to put them in here. Let's put a big one. Maybe this one. If it fits. It does not fit. Okay, fine. Let's put the big one over on here then. It's probably a good spot for it. There's some metals as well. Let's pick some that look pretty. That one's actually like at the right height somehow. But it doesn't snap in there. Let's do like one of these gem cut ones. Or like cut gem ones. Refined plumbite. Plumbite is like the really good one. I don't know what that says. Jonquilist? What are these ones from? Oh, they're Kyber crystals. Oh, interesting. I deleted that room, or I undid that room, but it didn't delete all of the stuff in the room, which is like really cool. Oh, it's, you know why? Because I had deletion protection on. Magic bean. What is this from? Baconite? Oh, okay. They're just metals. Put a couple of those in there. I'm gonna actually, is this everything I need really? Let's put jet. I like jet. I don't know why. Put that there. Jonquilist again. I think that's probably good. Oh, thank you for the raid, Jamesy. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. How was your stream? How'd your stream go? Hope it went well. Hope it went well. How did your stream go? I'm building my palace in Ondarion. And it's I'm having a lot of fun. I love the way the throne room is turning out. It's looking super good. Yeah, it's for my fantasy save. For anyone who didn't know. And yeah, I'm having a really fun day. Yeah, I hope that your stream is going well, or went well. What did you guys do? What did you do? Oh, candles. I was gonna look up that. It went okay. I was turning a chaos maze shell into an apartment building. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. I haven't really heard of a chaos maze shell, but it sounds really cool. I really like the puzzle shells are always fun. Maybe it's similar to that. But yeah, I always like shells are fun. Shells are fun. Toggle group options, delete group. See if that deletes most of the stuff that I had on there. Yeah. Shift T. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that so much. If anyone who came in with the raid, of course, needs to raid and run, or if you need to, Jamesy, I completely understand. Of course, I would love to have you here as well. However, if you need to de-stream, I completely understand. But yeah, it's been a nice lazy Saturday. Yeah, I created this wacky maze shell and figured I could try my hand at figuring out what to do with it. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. Hide grouping box. Yeah, it sounds really cool. I really like, yeah, I like, I've had a lot of fun with puzzle shells. It's funny, I guess. I like the shells that I can like customize like the shape of, which doesn't make it very much of a shell, does it? Um, but I don't know. But I like a shell sometimes. I like both. I do like the ones where you don't change the shape as well. Because it's fun. A puzzle is always fun. Just to see what you can do with the limited, with something limited that you have. Let's get some candles in here. That's what I wanted to do. Did I have already used candles around here? I did. I did in here. I basically want to use all the ones I used here. Actually, I deleted the lanterns. No, I didn't. Here they are. I was looking for that. It's kind of dark over here, so I think maybe adding a couple lanterns or a couple candles and stuff would be really nice. I'm struggling here with my camera a little bit. Let's do, I love the Love Struck candle. I love that one. I kind of want to put one up here. Oh, my dog wants to come in and say hello. So we'll let her in. I'll save my game. I'll let her in. Let's see if she wants to say hello. Hello. You want to say hi? Hi, Ellie. Hello. Hi. You're so cute. How are you today? Doing good? You wanted to come and say hi? See if she settles down or if she immediately says, I need to leave. Because sometimes she does both. We will see. We will see. See if she's leaving. She leaving? Are you leaving, Ellie? Or are you gonna stay in here with me? Come up. Come up. Here we go. Hi. No. Here she goes. Oh, There, say hi to Ellie. Say hi to Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Hi. Okay. Back to building. Back to building. Let's look for bottles. I'm thinking the whiskey bottle, not the whiskey. There's a couple of like bottles of various spirits. Cute doggo. Yes, he's so cute. My cute baby. I just heard one barking, but no. Yeah, she comes in here. Like, I feel like almost every single stream, she always comes in here at some point and scratches on my door asking to come in. Yeah, it's always some point, and seems like she's been sticking around most days. Sometimes she's like she stays in here for 2 seconds and then leaves, but yeah, she's so cute. Okay, bottles. Bottles. I guess I need to sort. We're not listening to country. I like country, which is why I have it in the playlist, but just not right now. Oh, that kind of looks good. There's also that other. Is it from Werewolves? That sort of like clutter with the book and stuff. This thing. Actually, is this like the same object? Oh, it is. Look. That's so funny. It's the same object. No wonder it looked familiar. I didn't even notice that. Always love this flooring. It is pretty, isn't it? I thought that it fit well. It took me a long time of like, oh my god, can I please grab the thing I want to grab? It took me a long like sort of like trial and error of finding the exact thing I wanted, but ultimately I went with this one in the end. Hey Vibes, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you on this Saturday? I'm building my palace again. I keep wanting to look at. I just could just stare at the throne room all day. I'm pretty good being lazy in bed. Nice. Sounds like a good day. Sounds like a good time. As you should be. As you should be. Yeah, we're just working on this build. It's going pretty well. I feel like I've gotten a decent amount done actually. I've basically done this space. I've done like the nectar cellar. I've done the council room. And I'm working on the kitchen. And I'm doing the potion room. So I'm actually like making progress. That usually doesn't happen to me very quickly. But it's going pretty well. Oh, this bottle from Batu is perfect. So perfect. I used this one in my other build. The wizard tower. So I'll just place this a bunch of times. Size it up and down and stuff. Just place a couple of these around. And yeah, now let's try to find the other thing. Well, wait, hold on. Candles? I'm kind of feeling lazy and I don't want to place them down. I'll place them. But maybe I should stop being lazy and just do it. It wasn't that bad, Jake. How is all? I'm doing pretty well. Seems like we're all doing pretty well here. Oh, you said cutie patootie. I thought you were talking about Ellie. Ellie's here. She just came in. That's what I thought you were talking about. She's a cutie patootie too. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm having fun. Having fun. Ellie is also a cutie patootie. She is. She is. She's having to deal with my sister's puppy, which she does not like doing. But she's sort of coming around. And you, Jake. Oops, all cuties. These are totally not nail polishes. They are, in fact, potions. This is times 2, right? Let's try 2.5. No country. No country. They're too sad. Songs I have are so sad. Molly's also a cutie patootie. Yeah. Yeah. My sister's dog Molly. If anyone hasn't seen my last stream or watching her for a few days, my sister is on a trip, and it's a new little puppy. She's a little golden doodle, and she's so cute and she's so sweet and so nice. And just Ellie, my two dogs, Ellie and Lucy, just absolutely maybe not hate her, but they're just being nasty. Like, we have dog doors and they can just go outside whenever they want, and Ellie will come inside, or Molly will let her out, and our two dogs, they just sort of, with their heads back and sort of looking all um arrogant. They just both leave simultaneously. They're like, oh, it's her, and they both simultaneously leave and say, oh, I think we're done out here. It's like, oh my god, this poor little dog. She's like the cutest, sweetest, nicest little thing, and our two dogs are just being kind of bitchy. But she's actually started to come around a little bit. Doing pretty good, just tired. Good. Yeah. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, tomes. Spell tomes is good. Can I find a spot for these? I don't want to do brown since the room is brown. Put that there, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. And turn that into a colorway. I think we actually, are these new swatches recently? Maybe? I didn't add potions down to this bottom shelf. I forgot about it. Oh my god, camera, can you please stop? Please stop. I don't even think that's going to help. I was thinking maybe a couple more of these and a different swatch. Put that like right there. And change the swatch to a different one that's not gonna look, the same. I feel like that matches the vibes that you don't even really notice it. Where's the other one? This one, maybe? It's not gonna snap to it, which kind of bothers me. And there's also the one from Get to Dying that I want to use. This one is the one that I like to use as potion bottles as well, but I'm gonna need to move this stuff out of the way. I didn't really want to rotate it at all possible. I hate the way the snapping works in this game, but it's fine. We deal with it. Let's place down this. Perfect, actually, perfect height. And I'll place a few of these down. My camera just absolutely hates me. It's just a pain. That there. What other one did I grab? Oh, this one. Put that like right there. Let's place a couple more of these. And maybe let's do another one of these, maybe? This is gonna snap here, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. I really don't want you to snap. Let's maybe actually hide a couple of these like in the wall, if that all possible. Please. This game is the worst. Oh my god, snapping, please stop. Is there any chance that this game could just do what I want it to do? Put that there. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's a good potion room. I know, right? Come on, game, cooperate, will ya? It's just the worst. It's really annoying. Chair. I think I'm gonna put a chair in here, like this one. Is this room? Is this a new swatch? I think it is, right? Is there anything better? This is like maybe more fitting for this specific world. Yeah. Let's do a candelabra too. Did I do one anywhere? Did I put one where I wanted to put it? I did. I've used this one. Is this the one I want to use in here too? I kind of like this one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can find the fire poker that I can never find. Oh, you can actually search fire and it'll come up. Yeah, this. If you want it in gold, size it down so it's a reasonable size and put it like right here or right here. Also, this appears too when you search fire. That's nice. Put that there as well. I think that's a good room. Do I want to put anything down in this room other than what I already have? It's kind of small and dark down here. And I just don't know if there's anything else that would really fit down there. Up here, I could put like, I'm thinking one table, like a set of, or I could put a couple chairs. Oh, hey, a statue between the stairs. That's a good idea. I was thinking something like that, but that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Also, thank you for the first time jab. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. See if we can find a good statue. The one that immediately came to mind, not this one. Actually, they're holding a book or something, which is kind of fun. I was thinking the one from... I was thinking this one. It's kind of small. From Mansion and Garden. What's it called? Is there a statue that's going to be like... I could put it taller. I could put it on something. From Royalty and Legacy. From Romantic Garden. That's what it was from. That was the one I was thinking. I could put also... I could also put a pedestal with a vase. Could be a good idea. Put a pedestal down there and then you put a vase on top. Maybe good. Did that really... Sculptures. There's no sculptures in this category. Oh, there's also this one as well. See, like that's the one I was kind of looking for as well. That one's good. That was kind of fun. It's a good spot for one. Um, that one, the statue, I think it looks good. Hello, Mr. Builderman. This is giving me strong Harry Potter vibes. Thank you, Noistar. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like it. I'm think it's definitely turning out the way that I want. It's turning out really well. It's turning out really, really well in my opinion. Really happy with it. But welcome in, welcome in. I hope your day's going well. Your Saturday. Maybe you do these chairs again. Is this the chair that I want? I don't really see why not, really. I was thinking maybe you do a couple seats right here, in here, and then I really like the end, or the table that it comes with. The little circular one, this one, it's kind of nice. And then I was thinking activities and skills, knowledge. Something else that we don't have any really good ones of are these. Chess sets. Definitely loving the vibes of this palace. You give me inspiration. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. If anyone is curious too, I got a request to upload this build unfurnished. So it is currently up on my gallery. If anyone is interested, my gallery ID is the same as it is my name on Twitch. JakeDF16. If anyone is curious and ever anyone wanted to download this build unfurnished, it is there. Yeah. I'm glad to inspire. I'm glad to inspire you. That's very, very, very nice. I appreciate that. I couldn't ask for anything more. Did we get any chairs that match like this region of Ondarion? You may just download it. You could. This one's the one that matches, right? That looks kind of good, I guess. I don't like the wood tones that don't match. I don't like that the wood tones don't match. Yeah. Maybe I do that one. That one looks good. It's in front of the window, which I like. And thinking maybe a love seat somewhere. I should put a light on that table as well. Yeah, this is probably good right here. I don't really need to do too many places to sit. Maybe a plant. A plant could be good. You're right. I should do more plants, palms and things in the inside. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. Let's get lighting. Something old-fashioned. I like that. Yeah, that's good. I almost wish I had like an old-fashioned like reading candle. Like I feel like they had like a magnifying glass on them or some sort of like lens over top of the flame. Like that's what I'm picturing in my head. I need to do curtains as well. Probably the ones from Businesses and Hobbies. Well, actually, the one from this pack is really good too. Let's do that. Let's go to decorations and we'll put some plants down and some curtains. The big ones? Big ones, maybe? The walls are really tall, so it probably is fitting. Sort of fill up the space, the vertical space a little bit. I think I have been going with reds. Sort of, the goal is to sort of like do a mix of colors. But predominantly red, I think, is good. And I do like the patterned ones in here, I think. Put this in here. Should I replace the ones I did in here? Not necessarily. I do kind of like it though, because it fills the vertical space. And also it's not custom, which is nice, I guess. Now let's get some plants. Is this new? This is new. This is too small. For in here, at least. I could always size it up. This is aloe. Does this match the aloe from here? No. West African aloe plant. It is pretty. Yeah. I kind of want, also this build is definitely timeless. It's supposed to be timeless. However, I don't care a whole lot as long as I'm not including like a super advanced technology. But even I'm okay with including record players and stuff, or old time radios. I would even use just anything that makes. I just don't want anything that, like, I'm not gonna put a TV. That one's pretty. I don't think you'd be able to get by that one, even though that's one I want to use. Let's do this one, I guess, then. Make sure it doesn't poke out of the wall. I'm going to do 2 of them, I think. Try to make sure it doesn't clip as much as I can. I think that's the best I can get. That is cute. I like the green. The pop of green definitely helps. And I should put... This room is so symmetrical that I kind of want to just make it... I'm just going to continue with that. Put 2 more. And it's looking good in there. I want to put... Should I put a desk? Do I have a desk and a computer yet in this build, speaking of computers? No, and I don't really see a spot for an office. I guess this could be an office. Depends on how many bedrooms I want. So I think I'll probably put an office. This will be the office, right? See, did that pack come with a desk? This one matches the color, so I might use this one. This one does come with this pack. I might as well use it since it's pretty. This is a desk, and then I'm thinking, usually when I do, I guess this isn't, it is the library, and it is a palace, so I am okay doing this. I usually do like a table with chairs, like in a library, or a few of them, you know, like that don't even necessarily need computers at them. I kind of want this same desk though in a table. Do we have that? Oh, we do. Here we go. I thought we did. Oh, I forgot to put curtains on this side, so let's do that. Good? Yeah. So I'll put that there. I'm thinking maybe 4 chairs. We'll probably do the same one that I did here. And I'm going to do some sort of like quill, clutter, and stuff. I did kind of like how fancy that one from Get Together was. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really like this one, but I liked how that one kind of was a little bit private. And we have this table basically here, so maybe I do use the desk from Get Together. Let's see. I think that one's so fancy. And it's got storage in it. It seems like nicer. This one's so plain and more modern, maybe. So I'm thinking that. I'm thinking we do the I always call it get to dying unironically now that I say that because I say it so much, but the life and death. The life and death paper and ink would probably be good on a desk here. And then on one of these tables, I'm going to put the notebook. That's an unlockable. This one. Or is it? I guess it's not a notebook. Okay. Or and it's not an unlockable, I mean. Or maybe we'll just put that in the middle here so it doesn't take up any space. And this is where you do your homework. Do I want to just do another one of these chairs for the desk? There's the fancy one. This one. It also comes in a different color, or it kind of clashes though. Let's do that. I think that's good. And I'm going to put the typewriter, or I'm going to put a couple of them. The typewriter computer. Like I said, this one sort of blends in enough for me to not really notice it or have it stand out a lot and break my immersion. So we will do that. Let's rug. I liked this rug. Does it come in any other swatches that are similar to this? Do I need to put it in this room or can I just move it? Comes in blue. Let's do the one from Royalty and Legacy. I've already used, have I used the swatch? It doesn't really matter, I guess. The chairs are in this spot. Would I put them underneath the chairs like that? I feel like that kind of looks good. I might do another rug underneath the door. I don't know. Maybe I put another one here. I think that looks pretty good. I have a globe bar down here. Do we have any like just normal globes? There's one I saw from the marketplace, which means I will never have it. We're in the marketplace. Content. And a candle. I think the candle will also be good. Like a little, a candle like this makes sense to me for melting wax for sealing letters. So I should probably, I want to put like a couple of them, or one on each one of these desks. And I think that's pretty good. You might get assassinated from someone like in that building over there while you're working. Hopefully maybe the king doesn't sit at that table. I think that's pretty good. There's these two windows here. They don't have curtains on them. Let's pick the small ones of these in the same color, and we'll size them down if needed. They almost don't even need to be sized down, honestly. Is there 4 of these? There are 4. There's 3, actually. And we'll put them, yeah, where's the other one? Here it is. Right there. I think that looks good. Do I want one here? Or is that like too much? Are we like getting too much with that pattern, into too much territory with that pattern? Put one here as well if that doesn't, it's clipping a little bit. Scooch that out a little bit so it doesn't clip with tool. And I might actually change the color of these to the This other swatch is a bit like more corresponding. Do you ever play your builds? Yes. Yes. Yeah. I do personal gameplay. I'm kind of like a new streamer. I guess I started in January. Um, and I'm mostly a builder, but like I do play. I have like a personal legacy, and honestly, like this save file, like I'm building a save file first and foremost, like for my own gameplay, and I might upload it at some point for others. But I'm building like a fantasy occult save file, and so that's what this build is for. So yeah, technically I play. I'm definitely more of a builder though. I always say that like I'm the kind of person who will spend, like 40 hours literally not even kidding on a single build in gas. Um, and then spend like 8 hours making a sim, and then I spend 5 minutes playing and then I'm bored. So that's definitely me in a nutshell, but let's put a couple more of these rugs. These centered? Can I get them centered? That's better. Yeah, that's me. Hi, Ellie. Ew, it's snowing outside. What? No. She's funny. She's so cute. Like you, baby. She looks all confused. Look at her just like laying on my bed. Look at her like her head's on my pillow. Snow in March. Yikes. Yeah, I know, right? What the heck? March, like not even March, like March 28th, and it's snowing? How dare? The audacity of nature. It's very rude, and I take it personally. But it is expected. Sometimes we even get snow in April, too. Can you go like in the middle of this curtain without me having to size you down or move you with tool? The answer is no. Game says no. Scooch this. That's good. Good enough. And I don't think I have to do it anywhere else. Ew, why is it down there? Why is it showing up down here? That's like so annoying. Can you not? Okay. Okay, that's perfect height. Let's scooch it back to where it was before. There. Okay. I think that this library is basically finished. I don't think that there's what city, like where am I from? I am from if that's what you're talking about, I'm from upstate New York. That is where I'm from. Yeah, so we get snow. We get a lot of snow. So hell got it. Yeah, absolutely. In terms of snow, especially, yeah, the weather is not fun in upstate New York. We get a lot of snow from the Great Lakes around here. Hopefully they can get around these plants. That looks good. I'm very like impressed by how much I've gotten done in like not even 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours, and I've gotten a lot of stuff done. Usually I'm like so slow. I didn't think I was that slow of a builder until I started streaming and then realized, wow, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I never get anything done. Let's finish cluttering the kitchen and we'll call that done. Let's put another one of my basically favorite candle, since it's just so, the candlestick is just so good for cluttering. It's looking pretty good. I think I want to do another stool. I think. Hopefully they can get by that, but I was thinking kind of just like randomly around, but I think there might be good. The chat is a distraction, good distraction. Though slows down, slows down the build. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But that's the point. If I didn't want you to slow me down, I wouldn't stream, right? I need one spot for cooking, so I can either be one of these two or both. Let's get some like utensils. That's modern. Absolutely not. Maybe this one's kind of like not super offensive. It's kind of modern, but also kind of just generic. Ads start in 5 minutes, by the way. If you get caught in ads, I appreciate you being sticking through the ads. And I appreciate you, and I will see you after the ads are done. Not everyone gets caught in ads. I don't know what it is. Some people seem to miss them, and if you do, congrats, you've won. I like saying that. I don't know why. I guess that's the thing I always say during the ads. You've won the Twitch lottery if you don't get caught in ads. The flooring details are so great in this build. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you like them because it took me forever. I spent a long time off camera fiddling around with the floor plan, our floor layout, our floor colors, trying to pick the right ones. But I think that what I settled on is really really pretty. I just did this in here, this floor layout, and I think that looks really cool. The layering of these, like that's perfect for the spellcasters in Ondarion. Like wow, okay, and like it's so weird. It's such a combination of packs: Realm of Magic, the Courtyard Oasis, and Jungle Adventure. The entrance is sick. Thank you. I really like the way this looks. I layered 2 of those on top. And then, yeah, you enter into this, the throne room. 10 out of 10, for sure. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really proud of the way that the throne room looks. And the Batu lights, I just keep mentioning them. These lights are from the Star Wars pack. I'm like, how dare the Star Wars lights be so amazing? Oh my gosh, hi Annalie. Hi. How are you? How's your day been? Tell me. Hope that you're doing well. I'm not making that command. I won't be able to handle it. I won't be able to handle it, Annalie. But yeah, this throne room looks amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it's so. I could just sit and stare at it, you know. Oh yeah, Puma said he's gonna record one for you. He did. Very exciting. So the deal is he's going to be on Discord and we are going to record it through my OBS and then send you the clip. Since he doesn't have OBS, and it'll just be easier that way. So maybe I'll send it to you. Maybe I don't know, unless Puma wants to do it, but I'll edit it and send it to you, or edit it to send to Puma to send to you. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well this build. And like, did you see my the bath house that I made? Like the bathing room. I love this room. I made this last stream. At the end of last stream, I finished this room up. But it's like it's got a steam room, and it's got like this is where you'd get the water, and there's a fireplace to heat the water and everything. I think it's so pretty. I love this room. Record it till I don't cringe. Yes. I wish you luck. Cringe is good. Yeah, see, exactly. This room is my favorite so far. I think so. Mine too. And Puma suggested that this will like steam up in live mode. So I built that off screen and or no, last stream, I mean. And we just finished this. This is like the council room. I've been having a lot of fun with this build. I really have. So I have like a council room here. You are so talented. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I did, that means a lot. I appreciate that. I did like a nectar cellar. There's like a gate and a gate with to like lock this area off. Because they probably have like expensive old wine in here. And old recipes. They have old recipes here. Yeah, and we just did the library. It's really pretty, I think. Really warm. It's got this sort of like lower area with these spiral stairs. Oh, ads are starting. Ads are starting. And there's a potion room. Potion room, because this is for like spellcasters and my save file, but also we were thinking like the mage, like this is for a fancy build, right? So like a mage would be really cool. Sub to get out of ads. Exactly. Like the castle mage would need like a potion room, right? So I'm like, you know what? It's perfect. It actually makes sense. It's looking really cute. I hate that that's what scale is this? 1.4? It is 1.4. Let's do 1.39 then. 395. Yeah. What else? So what are we doing next? I was cluttering the kitchen. Trying to get the kitchen done. I like it. It looks kind of classic. I don't know, like timeless is the goal for this whole build, so. I don't really like, why is there such a large gap here? I don't know. This is just in like it's like the pantry. I'm not really interested. I just put it there to save space, basically. Ellie's playing with her toy in the background, so you should probably be able to hear her squeaking. Ellie, little Ellie, she's in the light right now. So she's blown out. She's very cute. She's being cute. Keeping herself away from the little puppy who she doesn't like. Hi, Ellie. Yes, I'm talking about you. Hi. Oh, this could be used for cooking. This makes sense to me. I feel like this makes sense. Let's put it here somewhere. Put that there. That's good. I like that. Then they use these these are like cooking wines and things. Decorating for the Sim is interesting. She likes purple, and I'm like, oh, that's right. Sims 4 doesn't like purple. Yeah. Yeah, that stinks. Hi, Ellie. Hello. What's this? No. It has a globe in it. I could have used that in the library. I think this is pretty good. Oh, and this key is for the nectar cellar. Oh yeah, I was literally just saying it. This key is the key Only I would know this, but it's the key to the gate of the nectar cellar. And no one would know it, but it's the same color as the gate. But yes, there's lore to the key. There's lore to the key. But no, I never explained it. I was literally doing it right as you said, as you asked. That's terrifying. I guess that's supposed to be. Ooh, what is this? That's really pretty. Anything else that I need in here? There's not enough stuff over here. I put those. Maybe this is sort of like another bottle of some sort of something that they put in food. Maybe put it over here a little bit. Let's put some, there's a stack of like little towels and things from one of the bathroom kits. I can maybe put that down, maybe even size it down. If it's not in color, I swear to God. Oh, here it is. Is this what I was thinking? Because this is kind of a big stack. Oh yeah, like washcloths and things, maybe. Oh, maybe this too. These are kind of modern, actually. Let's actually look. I think it's in sculptures. Yeah, there's a couple tins and things from... There's a couple tins and things. Is this another country song? I apparently love country. I'm just not interested in listening to it on stream. I like country. I just don't want to listen to it here. Really. I like that. I don't really like this where it was. See if I can put these over here. That's probably better. Can I please? I guess not. Put that back. Yeah. Good. Good, I guess. I think that's pretty good for the kitchen. Actually, I should probably try to find a spot for the trash can, for a trash can, since it's used. And I don't have a washer. I have a sink. Let's do appliances. Let's do the only one that works probably, which is this barrel one. Let's put it here. And I think that that's probably a pretty good kitchen. I really would like to change the wallpaper, but again, I kind of want to minimize my number of wallpapers that I choose for the sake of potential lag. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's save my game. Yeah, I think that that's looking pretty good. Pretty happy with what I've accomplished here. I'm very surprised at how much I actually did. Because I've gotten most of this whole floor done. It's like whole floor is done. And the kitchen is done in the library. That's really cool. So maybe it won't take me 20 streams to do. It's always nice, right? I'm trying to decide whether I want to be done or not. I'm probably pretty close to being done here. Let's do... I was thinking about this being the gathering space for the king. Let's do this since it'll like sort of get me finished on the inside here. But if it does, we're here. Oh, thank you, Zordly. Let's do this room, and then I think we'll call it. I don't want to cover up the tile work I did. Also, sort of wondering whether I want to do... This is better. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Actually, it also makes me think I want to do this, too. Not you. I could do this instead of the tile. Well, I mean, you can't even see it. That's better, actually. Yep, I like that. Let's do that instead, and we'll just sort of... do that there. That's pretty. And we'll put a circular table in the middle, or an octagonal one. Actually, there's one from Courtyard Oasis. I should use that one. It also is really, really beautiful. I just used the default swatch of this. Is there any other swatch that's like better? I kind of like, I don't know. I kind of want to go with wild colors in this build, but that might be too much. Is that too much? There's a lot of color in here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. The red is kind of pretty, but it's got black, and I don't really want to do red and black. It's really dark in here. I'm wondering, should I add more of these lights? And then, do I still have that color copied? I do. Perfect. Okay, let's size this up to like 1.5. That's too big. Let's do 1.25. Yeah, that's good. And we'll do plants to fill the space. And I want to do a divider in the middle. And we'll do T in the middle. I feel like I'm almost coming into the dilemma that I had before, where the T set that I want to use is the decorative one from Courtyard Oasis. It's probably in, I don't even know what category it would be in. Probably not sculptures, but maybe. Courtyard Oasis. It's such a beautiful kit. I'm like really happy that I'm finally having an opportunity to use it, because we got it so long ago, and this is not going to work inside because of the shadow. We got it so long ago, but I can put it outside. Can I finish what I was saying? We got it so long ago, and there's just never seems to be any good world to put this stuff in when we got it. So it's nice to finally get a chance to purposefully use it. What is this from? Is this from Lovestruck? Or is this from City Living or something? It is from City Living. I think I'd rather have an opportunity to use the one from the kit, since I'm so happy that I can finally use it. I'm wondering, another one here. I feel like that's kind of cool, but also not really. It doesn't come in the right color, and I think it's pretty as it is. It's almost like a different scale. The scale's wrong. Yeah, that's good. I'm getting distracted. That might change, but I'm not working on that right now. Let's put down water features. Since when is there a water features category? I didn't even know that there's a water features category here. Is that new? Or have I just never clicked that? Oh my god. I'm like blind. I don't think I've ever clicked that. I rarely ever do the off the grid category either though. Yeah, some of these categories are like, I knew the small business one. Let's get the plants in. It's been there for a while. Yeah. When did they add it? They had to have added it at some point late. Recently-ish. I think I want to just sort of place a few of these down. I want to do this one, but the shadowing in this one is just brutal. Let's do, can I search divider? Oh, I can. Look at all that. Perfect. That one's Chinese. Maybe this one? That one's pretty. Actually, I should do a fireplace. Since I have been using fireplaces randomly without any care, like I normally do, I can put one there. These don't smoke in live mode, do they? Coming out of the top. It's pretty. Let's do lanterns to like lighten up some of these dark corners. Make it actually look nice in here. And we'll do the thing again where I change the color of all the lights in the room. I also kind of want a real tea set. But that one is the pretty one. And I would have to hide it. I could put it on a different table next to it, maybe? Just pretend that it's not there. I don't know if it'll even fit on there. Let's do tea. See if I actually can get myself to use the tea set. Ooh, look at these little like baked goods. Honestly, kind of good for like a throne room, or like a little gathering space here like this. Ooh, this table's really good. Actually, this is the one that we need to use here. We'll do that, and this one's not actually real. This Mad Tea one, as Puma, I believe Puma told me about that. They pour fake tea from it, I believe, because it's for like children. I don't know if I would necessarily want to use it anyway, but it's Chinese, but it's also round. So part of me wants to use that one. It's a toy tea set, yeah, with invisible tea. That's really fun. I do like that. The idea is very clever of them. No, this one's better. It's more like, even though it's square, I don't know, it's like kind of, yeah, it's good there. We'll leave it there. They'll actually be able to drink tea in this room. I think that's looking pretty good. It needs some more stuff. It needs curtains for sure. The blue ones are pretty. Again, I'm not going with a specific color scheme, so I feel like that sort of leaves me open to be able to do whatever I want. That coordinates. I'm doing like the sort of peachy tone in other parts of the palace. Or at least in the library I was doing some, so I could put it in here. I think it's pretty in here. And there's kind of like a peachy sort of, I guess that's more beige. I could do beige, I think. Or gold, I guess you could say. But there's so much gold already in here, in yellow. Let's place a couple of these down and just see where it takes me. And I can always change the swatches in a second here. I think, again, it doesn't really contrast super well, I think. And I'd rather have contrast a bit more in the color. But I like the curtains a lot. They add a lot to this room. And the gold does look pretty. I think the pink could be kind of fun. The patterned one also could be really good. Maybe the gold on these is better because it's more subtle. And by like there's less of it and some white. I don't know. There's so much patterning on the floor though in the same vein. I'm just like, maybe let's try to leave the patterning to the floor and go with a solid color. I think that's my final decision. I think that's good. It needs something over here on this wall. What have I done in the past? Oh, this thing. Especially, I think I'll use this. Yeah. I think that's a very beautiful room. Yeah, I think that's a really pretty room. It came together very quickly. I like it. Let's maybe change some of these lanterns to various different swatches just to add a little bit of fun and variation, as long as the swatches are like kind of gold. Yeah. Anything else that I would have in here? Maybe like a single, well, or maybe 2 chairs. We'll do 2 more chairs. These will be for guests. The king should have, the king and queen should have 2 chairs here. That are like, they should sit next to each other here. And then their guests sit on the couches. They shouldn't be forced to sit next to their smelly guests. I don't know why they'd be smelly, but probably everyone is smelly to the king. Yeah. Okay. I think that looks good. Like a nice little meeting room, nice large meeting room for the king and his various guests. Yeah. And I think that like about does it for the ground floor here somehow. This basement floor, other than the patio on the outside. But I want to think more about what I want to do out there. Let's do one more light here. Yeah. I think that's looking pretty good. I think that's looking pretty good. I like it. It's very pretty. I really like this build a lot. I really like this world. A lot of the recent worlds haven't really like clicked with me, and like while they're pretty, I just haven't had like an instant urge to go and build with them right now, other than this one. So like, I don't know, Gibby Point is beautiful, and so is Nordhaven. But like, there's just something about this world. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe it has to do with Tartosa as well, because I play with multiple worlds together that feel right together, and I limit myself to just those worlds at the time. Um, at a time. So I think that I got excited to like build in this particular world maybe because I already had Tartosa to build in and like incorporate together. Like I could use them together. Since Tartosa is so beautiful and it's like my favorite game pack world. So I think that might be why. Uh, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun building here. But I think with that being said, do you guys want to go on a raid? Maybe we go on a raid. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think we're gonna go on a raid. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me today. It's been really fun. It's been really fun. I don't know how it's already been 3.5 hours. But yeah, I think we're gonna go on a raid. Let's put my socials down. I upload all my VODs to YouTube if you would rather watch VODs there for whatever reason. And I upload on Blue Sky. And so you can, and I usually upload on Blue Sky like when I go live. So you can follow me there if you want. You can also turn on notifications on there if you'd want to see when I post, so you can know when I end up going live. But with that being said, I think we're going to raid out. /raid. And we're gonna raid. I think we're gonna raid. I think we're gonna raid Finch. Finch, I think, just started not that long ago. So we're gonna go raid her. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Finch. My raid message basically is Jake said hi. Jake says hi. um, so yeah, tell Finch that I said hi. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys being here, whether you were lurking or chatting. It means a lot. Thank you, Jedi, for the sub. That was and helping me debug my stream stuff live. And I will see you guys. Yeah, thank you, Zordly. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys same time, probably, if I had to guess, Monday. Monday, I will go live on the hour between 1 and 3 Eastern. 1, 2, or 3 Eastern is when I will go live. So on Monday, probably. Bye, Mr. Streamer. Bye, Noistar. Bye. Take care. Take care, guys. See you. See you later. Goodbye.